Hello everybody and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. I've got a confession to make. I went back, I replayed the game on the easier difficulty just to see what the differences were. There honestly weren't that many. The only difference was that I didn't have a timer when I was doing the character portrait. And I also changed Sherlock to be how I think Sherlock should be. So, you'll see what that looks like when we play as Sherlock. But for now, let's get back into it. Now that I've got a better understanding of how the game
What's going on
works,
in the yard?
I've got my frustrations out. It's a fun game. So, I'm gonna do a full playthrough of this. Let's carry on. Okay, so little Wiggins here has snuck into Mutton Chop's yard, and we're going to do some snooping and find out what is going on. Oh. Okay, there's no one around the corner. I thought for sure there was going to be someone around the corner. What's a new window? A lot of guns. That doesn't seem good.
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
Ah, I thought I got to draw it. Oh well, it's okay. Okay, I think I'm done there. Yeah, let's not do that. I'll get caught for sure.
I can't see what's inside.
Okay. Can't climb the ladder. Maybe I can open the door from the inside. What's in this window?
I can't see what's inside.
Okay. If I've learned anything going through this game, or
Locked.
up until here, a second time,
I can't see what's
it's whenever
inside.
you get the chance to interact with something,
It's too dangerous to enter.
you do it. Even if you think it's the stupidest thing ever. Because this game doesn't really hold your hand through the process. Oh.
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me.
Ah, more poor jokes.
Bags of food. I like this house.
Keep it rolling with the poor jokes. I've got no issues. Okay. So I've looked through all the windows, which means I must have missed something in one of them. I think it was this one. Ah, yep.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
And there we have it. Let's go see what my Sherlock looks like. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see him. Alright. Let's do one last round of parkour! Ah. Straight into a loading screen. Awesome. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, okay.
Wiggins' tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
There he is. There's my Sherlock. Top hat with the overcoat. Oh, I love it so much. This is what Holmes should look like. Not like he just woke up from bed.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
We shall.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British
Such a cute
Empire.
puppy. Let's take a look at your drawing.
Wiggins did a good job.
Indeed he did. I mean, I did. Can I... Oh.
My analysis table. It's
I
useful
thought
for
maybe
my
I
work.
could look at the coat of arms over there. Oh, what was that? Examine coat of arms. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Am I gonna have to go through each and every single one of these? Huh.
That's not the one I need.
Oh boy. This is gonna be tedious. No.
That's not the one I need. That's not the
No.
one I need. That's not the
No.
one I need. That's not the one I
Okay.
need.
There's got to be a better way of going about this. Newspapers. I forget what year we're in.
That's not the one I need.
Oh, this looks better. Badges. I think it's going to be under marks and symbols. The royal potato cans, please. I want to see what that looks like. Oh,
not the
come
one I
on.
need.
Okay, English coat of arms. Here we go. The coat of arms of the Marsh family. Nowadays, the representative of this family is Lord Edward Marsh, the well-known benefactor. He provides the poor people of Whitechapel with provisions, warm clothes, etc. I think this is how you turn the page. Yeah. Lord Marsh is also renowned as a co-founder of the special education program, which allows poor people the opportunity of an education. Lord Marsh resides at 3 Mainsbury Road, London. Ooh, interesting. Oh, I
It
also
is.
got a full character portrait of
So
Tom
this
when
man
I
could
read
be
the
Lord
game.
Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Yes, let's pretend. We're not really interested. We don't care about poor people.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's
okay.
boarding school
I'm a
was flooded. Everyone was sent
Father.
home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
Maybe if danger arises. Watson's jealousy. Definitely Watson's jealousy.
But you'll make Watson jealous.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Oh, that's so adorable. Okay, but first, Holmes, you brought this upon yourself. There's one thing I must do before we go. This is what you get for reading in carriages and moving vehicles. Yeah? That's it. You got glasses. Doesn't feel good, does it?
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
Indeed it is. I also realized in the last one I wanted to put on Watson's clothes instead of Sherlock's. That's Watson's coat and hat hanging there. Okay, let's get on with it. Oh, yes, this is... Oh, he looks fantastic. I love his look so much. Oh, he looks out of breath. Wonder who he was running from. Not my concern. Yeah, we have to pay the Marsh a visit. Pretending to be interested in his charitable stuff. Charity?
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes,
I thought it was
you were
me.
responsible for the death of her father. You owe her
Oh.
the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear? It won't and can't happen.
Okay, so this definitely doesn't seem like the first Sherlock Holmes game. That's for sure. And given, like, Sherlock's nemesis and everything,
Come in,
I'm
please.
guessing that Kate is the devil's daughter because maybe she's Moriarty's daughter? I don't know. We'll see.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Ah, so I have to do a character portrait before I can ask you anything. Got you. And now because I'm on Keen Detective, I I don't have that timer, so I can look through everything properly and not be left out of anything, which is the experience that I want. So he's sick. He's a man of wealth. Obviously, he's a lord. He's ill, he's hiding something. He's obviously sick. What tea you drinking? Oh, pills. Strong painkiller. Okay. Okay. Appointment at 4. Lord Marsh's personal assistant cooking recipe. Okay. Lord Marsh's personal assistant. Definitely. You're wearing glasses because you also read while driving. Embroidered motif. Member of a hunting club. Alright. And I'm missing one last thing. What could it be? Let's see. A handkerchief? No. I think I've gotten everything with the lordship. I think it's with his assistant that I'm missing something. Your shoes! They're polished, but I did a horrible job. I mean, Wiggins did a horrible job. You get your shoes polished somewhere else. Oh, wait, what's this? Stethoscope. He's a physician. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Reuben Fisher is a young man of 25 and already a confident physician. He is well educated, mannered, and a member of a hunting club. His clothes indicate that he is financially wealthy. Reuben Fisher is not only a physician, he is also... there we go. Lord Marsh's personal assistant. Lord Marsh is a wealthy man who holds a high position in society, indicated by his expensive clothes and valuable gold ring. He has dedicated his life to helping the poor. He is ill, therefore he is covered with a blanket despite the fact that it's... come on. Quite warm inside the room. The analog has some trouble turning the pages. I have to move it all the way sometimes. The drawing of a coat of arms... Nowadays, representative of the family is Lord Edward Marsh. Yep, read that already. Am I
hope
interrupting?
they're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps
Also,
that
I
could
really
be
don't
of
care at
some
all.
assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
Yes, I get it. You're rich. You have a personal physician. Tell me about your disease.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
Oh, I love
That
your
is
hat,
kind of you,
Watson.
but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza.
I object.
I'll be better
You
in a
have
few
painkillers.
days.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
You're poisoning him, aren't you, mutton chops?
It's
Fake mutton
curious.
chops.
Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also
Yes.
insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this
And
since he was a
glasses.
child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Okay, topic closed. What's next? Oh, nothing. Now I snoop. Lord Marsh was diagnosed with influenza, however his illness appears to be something more serious. Indeed. What do you have to say
I'm
for yourself?
gratified by your interest in my charity. You're the first who has offered to help.
Although I'm not
Lord
really
Marsh
going
believes
to.
that he can help all these poor people.
I
I'm
just used
intrigued
this as
by
an
the special
excuse to
education
snoop.
program.
Okay. Anything by the fireplace? This.
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals.
Admirable. What's this?
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
Okay. Where's the evidence that shows you're a bad guy? Our Quarterman Club to celebrate our horseback riding,
Lord Marsh,
exploration
hunting
and
with his
hunting.
friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Malady. Never heard that term before. Ooh, what's that note underneath those piles of
Last year,
papers?
3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
Ah, so that was something. Let it be known that I noticed it without Sherlock sense. Dear Lord Marsh, here's a list of selected participants for the special education program in October. It looks to be a very promising event. I'm looking forward to it. A to underline: Patrick Tanner, Thomas Kelly, John Strobridge, William Thatcher, Reginald Staple. John Strobridge, that was the missing dude, wasn't
John
it?
Strobridge. I've seen this name before.
Yeah.
It was on a missing persons poster. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program.
Suspicious.
I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Get well soon. Oh. Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red color signifies an unachievable clue combination. There's floating words. Quarterman Club, her special job. Refused. Special education pro... 3 weeks ago, George Hurst disappeared while on a special job, and now he's missing. Oh, no? I refuse, no, special education, I think it's this one. Yeah, while hiring people for the special job, George Hurst was on the special job. Okay, whoa. Whoa, this is so cool. Some of the facts may be interpreted differently. You can always change the I think that's what it said. Not connected to the special job mentioned by George Hurst is not connected with the special education program. Connection. George Hurst's special job and Lord Marsh's special education program are somehow connected. I don't know what I'm doing. This is all new to me. Whoa. I love the whale sounds. It's quite calming. I mean, I guess they're connected somehow? Somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. How do I get back to those words? Okay. Oh, so it branches off in different directions depending on what I choose. I wonder if the branches like actually have anything to do with it. Like if it goes straight up, does that mean it's like ridiculous and can't be remotely true? I don't know. Ah, here we go, the words. Refused. 3 weeks ago, George Hurst disappeared, caught him in a club. Marsh and his companions, members of the famous Woodland Club. It had nothing to do with his job. One participant from the special education. No. Refused. Nope. Nope. Okay. That is so
It appears
cool.
that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor. I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house.
That is true. I wonder if that whole
Humanitarian
like
aid for an orphanage.
Huh.
Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor. It's closed.
It is, but we apparently
Bags full
couldn't
of
care
food.
less. I wonder if this whole
It's
deduction
closed.
thing and making my own like deductions based off the
It's
clues I
closed.
find. I wonder if that means this game has multiple different endings. Ooh. That's interesting. But I think there's way too many to go over all of them. So whatever I get in the end, be it good or bad, I'm just gonna go with it. There's still some things that I'm learning.
I'm
I don't-
gratified by your interest in my...
Okay, so
Lord
that's the
Marsh
same.
believes that he can...
Yep.
I'm intrigued by the special education
Okay, you're
program.
also the same, Watson. Okay. Yeah, so with Resident Evil 7, I did both endings because there were only 2 options. With this, I have no idea how many different endings there could be. Because keep in mind, this is only the first case of... I don't know how many.
Locked.
And I don't know if how each case ends is going to affect the final outcome of the game. But we'll see. I'm really enjoying this so far. I honestly feel like a real detective finding all these clues and information and making my own deductions. Let's go home. I think we have to go home. I need to speak to his son, Tom. I mean, not his son, George's son. Yeah, and then the list of names. And then Lord Marsh and his friends. Okay, so we need to pay old Tommy a visit. I also didn't know that I could just go from place to place at any time from wherever I was. I don't have to take a cab. The game doesn't teach you any of that. You just have to figure it out yourself. Before I look at the box, let me talk to you.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Let's take a look at the box. Je suis prêt,
Wolfjack. Looks like a
Wolfjack.
military badge.
Oh, geesh. That spooked me. I was still turning it around and it just got sucked into me.
A ramrod to clean a rifle.
I used those to kill white mold in the other game. That was fun.
This oil can also be used on weapons. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle.
Oh, Tom, you're so naive, you little boy. My Sherlock senses are tingling with thick liquid and oil. Let's take a look-see.
This scrap
Not
of
my
cloth was
cocaine.
used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. We'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Yes, let's get the puppy on the case. Okay, but if Tom didn't know about it, then I don't think it's connected. Because if he knew about the special education program, given how much he cares about his son and his education, he probably would have told Tom, but he didn't.
Please,
So
sir, find my father.
I don't think there's a connection, but I can always change it at a later stage. So we'll see. Wait, but before I get Toby, there was something else that I remember. I know I need to fetch Toby, but I want to see if maybe I can go and speak to Mr. Strobridge's wife. Yes, and she was at 5 Dorset Street. Now let me just go and find that door. Okay, that's 14. This is Dorset Street. Okay, so I've been looking everywhere. I couldn't find 5 Dorset Street, so let's just go and pick up Toby. Oh, Toby. Wait, let me first see if I can talk
Kate
to
wouldn't
Kate.
like it if I entered her room without her knowledge.
Okay, Kate's not here.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
Come on,
Yes,
Toby.
we do.
It's time for you to earn your keep.
Oh, puppy. Ah, you're so cute.
Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
Hey, Watson, guess what? I have a
I
puppy in
prefer
my
to visit
pocket.
Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
Okay,
I have better things to do than roam the streets of London with Toby.
that's all I want to do. Okay, let's go to Hurst's house then. Because apparently Toby can't come with us to check on Lord Marsh. Dr. Marsh. Uh-oh, what happened? I hope it's just loading. Is it? Okay, oh, it's just loading. Yes, puppy.
Search, Toby, search.
Ah! I'm a puppy! Ah, you're so cute! Oh, can I open the door? Oh my gosh, I can open the door. Can I run? Oh my gosh, the ears flap! This is so cute and wholesome. I love this. And the music is just so fitting. Oh, Toby, you're adorable. Oh, look at you. My heart. My heart. Oh, Toby, you're best boy. Open the door, pup. What do you smell, boy? What do you smell? An axe? No. It goes deeper. It goes out the door. And this way. Woof, woof. Woof. Toby, I'm best boy. Woof. All shall know it. Oh no. Toby, go left or straight? Toby's nose says straight. Straight down road. my gosh, the ears! Oh, Toby, I never want to leave you. Toby, go straight or right. Toby's nose says straight. Aha! Oh. Toby finds something. Woof woof. Oh, that was adorable. I don't ever want to stop playing as Toby.
Brave Toby.
Good boy, Toby.
Best nose in the British Empire.
Good boy. I thought I could pit. Oh, so the key opens this. Okay, we're back to Sherlock now. Stern detective stuff. No more cutesy pootsy stuff. Well, this would lead into like a sewer base or
Nothing
something.
that could interest me.
Okay. Broken pipes and stuff aren't interesting? Okay. I find them quite interesting.
Just some old things.
Just old stuff. Nothing special about that. I keep knocking my mic.
It's not here.
Idiot. Okay. Where might this rifle be?
Old things.
Just old things.
Ordinary storage.
Okay. Ooh, this door looks fancy. Ah.
Tom's photograph.
Jackpot.
Let's try to get inside.
Use the correct lockpicks to lift the lock plates and create an unobstructed path for the warden pin. I know what that means. Yeah, I'm feeling lucky number 2. Okay, it's working. Do it again. I did it. I don't know. I don't exactly understand what I did, but I did it. Okay, let's do some investigations. Oh, a map of Epping Forest.
A map of Epping Forest.
Oh, thanks, Holmes.
There was something on the stand.
Indeed. What's down here? Toby, I can hear you whimpering from here, pup. Bullet casings.
This case must have been full of cartridges.
Dear George, I do understand you, and it's so sad. Same as you, I can't find a job. Not even the smallest thing. My children have nothing to eat. When I try to find anything, the bosses just say that they don't want wounded people working for them. Our military service means nothing. Our country used us in war, but now it has abandoned us. Nobody cares. Your friend, Jack. Tally-ho and good day and all those British sayings. Military badge. Ah. So, is that because of your service, Mr. George? Sherlock since is not picking up anything. That's another letter. Ordered by Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. I, Frederick Russell Burnham, Major of the British Army, declare. The country extends its gratitude to George Hurst, an honourable soldier of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, for his valiant military service. Oh. Okay. I don't know Ireland and Britain with one. The British Army hereby awards him the Distinguished Conduct Medal and retires him due to the injuries sustained while in duty. Major Frederick Russell Burnham. That name is a tongue twister. Jeesh. Major Frederick Russell Burnham. Major Frederick Russell... Nope. Tongue twister. Ah, what might...
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we
be?
found earlier.
Oh, yes, goody.
This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's
Yes.
compare them with people from Hearst documents.
Daniel Jones, B. Daniel Smith, B. David Papillon, C. Edgar Bristol, B. Edgar Evans, A. Group. What are these groupings? Robert Taylor, A. Robert Brown, B. Thomas Kelly, S. X. 10 October.
This man appears in both
William
documents.
Thatcher. What's the X mean? Was George a hitman? There's another one, Reginald. Reginald Staple. These are some interesting names, though. I mean, damn. Orson Langley? That's a dope name. I don't know. I still have no idea what the groups mean. Garfield Little. Are you kidding me? These names are amazing. John Strobridge. Missing. 17th October with an X. What does it mean? Okay, now we're back to the start. There, Thomas Kelly. I feel like I've said that already. I must have missed it. There it is, Patrick Tanner, S. They all have X's under their names, and they're all grouped
All the
S
people
as
in
well.
Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hearst's files.
Here's some pretty cool names. David Papillon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Garfield Little is my favorite. Oh, that's so cool. What else is there? Oh, what's this? Dear Tom, if you're reading this letter, then it means that I'm dead. I'm so sorry that things had to end up this way, but I had no other choice. You have to know that. You're a very smart boy, and I'm so proud of you. I hope one day you'll understand and you'll forgive me. Son, I love you so much. Don't despair. Try to be happy, for you'll grow up to be a man someday. And sooner than you think, you won't be alone. Me and your mum will be looking over you from heaven. Your loving father.
News clippings on Lords.
So whatever
and the
job
education
George was
program.
on
Why are
was
they
a dangerous one. Lord Marsh, in association with his friends Lord Harrington and Lord Collins, is a co-founder of the special education program and assisting the poor to build better lives and more certain futures. These three gentlemen surely help lift the level of our struggling society. So there is a connection.
There was a rifle here. George Hearst took it with him.
Okay, whoa, I got a lot of more words. I still don't 100% understand how these words and things work. 3 weeks ago, yeah! Okay, so it was missing and there was a farewell letter. George Hearst knew there stood no chance of returning from a special job, therefore he wrote a farewell letter to Tom. George Hearst wrote a farewell letter, but he didn't give it to Tom. There's a chance that he's still alive. I like that option a lot more. Oh, but that goes up. Does that mean there's like no chance of it being connected? Okay. Did not want to do that. But maybe there's something else that I missed here. Somewhere. Okay, newspaper article concerning the Lords, her special job, paupers list. Yeah, some of the paupers are missing in the list. Oh, this one's just all participants of the S group could be, from the special education program could be missing. Yeah, that one didn't even give me an option, so that's a definite. And it's pointing down, so. A newspaper article. Lord what? Come back here. What? Okay, I found something. George Hurst was interested in the special education program, but nothing more. George Hurst collected information about the paupers. Yes, he did. Red color highlights logical conflicts between deductions. They can be resolved by switching to okay, I was still reading that. Come back, please. There we go. Alternative deductions, or by finding additional deductions that aren't found yet. Ah, so nothing is ever set in stone until the very end. I get it. So... Oh. Sole interest. George Hurst was only interested in the special education program, and his disappearance isn't connected with Lord Marsh. Huh. So this is branching out now. I just want to go back to the woods. Well, that's wrong. Here we go. Okay, her special job. 3 weeks ago, he disappeared. He needed preparations for it. There we go. George Hurst's special job is undoubtedly associated with violence if he took his rifle with him. Yes, that is true. Ooh. I just want to go back to the words. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. George Hurst was wounded during his duty. Companions of the Quartermain Club. That's how he was wounded? No. Okay. Okay, so I don't have any information regarding the Quartermain Club. Can I unselect that? There we go, thank you. Paupers list. Yeah, there's Paupers list, but Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher refused some people, even though they said they wanted to help everyone. There's a new quest. Sneak into the house. This is so cool. I love this. Okay, so I don't have the other stuff. What happens if I change this one? That he knew there was no coming back. Oh. Mr. Hurst is dead. Solve the case by accusing those who are guilty. George Hurst knew he would die on the special job, which held no connection with the special education program organized by Lord Marsh. Destroying any illusions about George Hurst will help Tom forget his father and take a step towards a better life. It would be difficult for Tom to accept the truth. It would be better not to destroy his love for his father. I don't think I haven't found any concrete evidence that he's dead yet. So I don't want to jump to conclusions just yet. There's still so much that I don't know to come to a definitive answer. This is all just speculation at this point. Yes, change the conclusion. Okay. So the job and the special education program are connected. That's set in stone. George Hurst was interested. Oh, something new. George Hurst knew about some of the people who had gone missing. Yes. That is... yes. Still not 100% sure what I'm doing, but I'm getting the hang of it slowly but surely. And there is a possibility that he's still alive. I firmly believe that. Okay, now I need to sneak into the house to find out more about this program. Violence, yep. Still trying to color coordinate and see what needs selected and what doesn't. Alright, let's get on with it. Oh, Toby, best boy, I'm coming back. Yeah, just need to sneak into the house. I thought maybe it opened another investigation. Hello, puppy.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Hello. Okay, let's go to Marsha's house. This is getting really interesting. Huh. Oh no, the game crashed. I hope. Okay, so it didn't put me too far back. I just had to redo all of my answers and stuff like that, all of my conclusions, look at the evidence again. Yeah, so there's a connection. Wait, what's selected and what isn't? I'm so confused right now. Special job mentioned by George. Okay, so they're definitely missing. There's violence. Oh, the last chance. Okay. So I just changed it so that I could say that George was actually interested in the special education program for his son. But he didn't tell him about it yet. And I still feel like there's so much more clues that I have to find before I can... Oh.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
Yes, Watson. Watson's like, I'm sick of your shit, Holmes! Oh, yeah. This is what I came here for.
The window is firmly shut.
Okay, no climbing through the window. Got that. This window?
The window is firmly shut.
Okay. Back door. Yep. Use the correct lockpicks to lift the lock plates and create an unobstructed path for the warden pin. Ah, I see. So I need the first one for here, and then I need lockpick number 2 for this one.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Is that not what I'm
There's no
supposed to
space
do?
for this lockpick.
This one?
There's no space for this.
Okay.
There's no space for
Switch
this
to
lockpick.
lock. Oh, I have to literally go back each time and take out the lockpick and put in a new one. Okay, I get it now.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Uh-oh. Oh no, what's happening?
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please allow Dr. Watson to enter.
That was scary. I
Good
didn't know
job,
what was
Watson.
happening. Okay, so I'm in this room now. What's in this corner?
I can hide here.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Why would I need to hide? Watson's got it under control. I love this music. It's so ominous. Dear Lord Collins, it is clear to me that we could learn a great many things about running the Empire from those whom we trample underfoot. These same people whom we leave destitute and starving in the shadows of our own cities, at home or abroad. Lord Marsh. Oh. Oh, I thought I was reading as Lord Collins. Oops, that was Lord Marsh's message to Lord Collins. Oopsies. To this day, and by my estimation, the special education program has saved over 200 individuals from the gutter and elevated them to help form and support the critical foundations of our prosperous empire. This is largely thanks to the wisdom and foresight of Lord Marsh, who is a most progressive and wise politician. He has carried out a great deal of work in this field whilst ignoring the critics and any hindrance from his arrogant colleagues, who are so set in their ways. I almost said why are so set in ways. Dear Lord Marsh, thanks to the special education program, my life has been changed completely. I didn't know how to thank you, so I picked you this flower. Thank you. Where's the flower? Let me see the flower. Flower could be a clue. Is it this flower here? No, those are flowers. It's probably dead. Probably shouldn't just walk out the door. Before I use my Sherlock senses, I want to make sure that I've found everything that I need to normally. Aha!
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
Indeedy do he is. Painting. Hanging crookedly. Something behind you. Fingerprints. Ooh.
Let's
A
see how hard to
Safé.
crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Haha, good one, Watson.
Since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please,
Uh-oh.
Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Yes.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Oh, Watson, you rapscallion, you. Okay, I can't put the painting back. What about that? Oh. What's going on?
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here?
Poking my nose in other people's business? You have been caught. Ah.
Will you break anything else?
Well, I couldn't put
I'll
the
try my
painting back.
best.
I guess I'm just supposed to go and hide. Oh, he's definitely gonna see the painting. Oh. Oh, he's okay. He looks worried. What? Why did he... with his fist. Whew! He didn't see the painting. That would have screwed me. Thank goodness he reads while driving. Because he is blind, so he didn't see it. Rotate the safe dial and locate the area of clear sound feedback to confirm the correct safe combination. I'm not hearing anything. Oh. Oh. Oh, that sounded different. Was it different? Oh. Everything sounds like gong, 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 gong. But then there's one time where I heard a gong, gong. Nope, not that one. That's just a normal click. 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 What? Click. Click. Oh, there it is. The clunk. Ah. Is this really why people use that stethoscope when they crack safes, like in the movies? Because you can hear when it's the right number? That sounded promising. Clonk. Clonk. Yeah! Okay. Click, click, click. Oh, clonk. Oh! I can rob a bank now. I won't. I so admire all of these paupers. They seem to me such a breath of fresh air. Communicating with them is such a pleasure. And they are so smart, not like us. Perhaps it is they who should have been lords, and we the simple commoners. Lord Harrington. I don't know if that was a sarcastic letter or not.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
Ooh. Dear Lord Marsh, on November 7th, our meeting starts at Grunston's Oak. I have attached a map to this letter so that you may find the place easily. Lord Collins. Lord Collins is the one that was skeptical about Lord Marsh's behavior towards the poor. Isn't it? I think so. What happened to my words? I swear I got more words. Ah, here we go. Inveterate hunter. Lord Marsh has many hunting trophies because he was part of the Quartermain Club. Yeah. And invitation and wound. No, there's no correlation there. Okay, what does this reveal? Lord Marsh and his friends are skillful and experienced hunters. Okay. Yeah, there's a connection somehow. Not entirely sure how yet, but somehow. Can I put the painting back? Can I close the safe? Nope. Okay, this ain't suspicious at all. I guess we just leave.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh,
That's
he's
blood.
busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, Red. Grab it. Theft!
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
Hold up. Lord Marsh, are you calling yourself misery because you never rest? Because you said misery never rests. Are you the misery, or am I reading too deeply into this? Ah, we're back home. Hello, puppy.
Well, well.
You died.
Sweet slumber after a hard-working day. On my pillow.
It's okay, Toby. You're best boy. You deserve my pillow. Watson, why are you at my chair?
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh.
Thanks, Holmes. For repeating me.
My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill. Let's study it more closely.
Do I get to do forensics? I love this game so much right now.
Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take
I
a
don't
sample
know
and
if those are
examine it
tiny.
under the microscope.
Yes. Give me a swab. Oh. Not what I pressed on, but okay. This is so cool.
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
Oh no. I did bad in chemistry. This looks familiar. Let's try putting that. I'm
need a
gonna
pipette.
destroy the sample, aren't I? Okay, give me the methylene.
This
blue.
chemical should be
looks familiar.
applied third.
Oh, okay, so I need all of them. Okay, that's fine. That's much better. So it's in order from left to right. Ooh, this is cool. Shouldn't you wash that pipette first, Watson? I mean, I'm not telling you how to do your job or anything, but I just think maybe so that the chemicals don't mix should just wash them first. But what do I know? I'm
Now,
not the doctor here. You
let's
are.
examine the colored sample under the microscope.
This is so cool. Alright. Examine the stain in detail and look for unusual elements. Hold left stick and A to move. Ooh. So it's a hold and drag situation. Okay, so I've come to the end of that. Oh, what be you?
Mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill.
Oh dear.
Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared.
never
Lord
was,
Marsh
Watson.
is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Aye, doctor. I don't trust that Lord Marsh. He seems sketchy. No one's that
Thank you,
good
Miss
for
Alice.
nothing.
Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
I can't wait to tell all my friends about this.
Yep, he has TB. Okay. Still nothing new. Still just the invitation and the wound. Huh. I do still think there was a connection. It's connected somehow. I know that for a fact. Well, not for a fact because it's not confirmed, but you know what I mean. Yeah, no, I definitely believe that George might definitely still be alive. Definitely. Examine Wolfjack. Okay. That would be on the other place. Oh, here we go. Research. Badges and medals. There we go. Wolfjack Supre. A wolfjack is half wolf and half jackrabbit. It was used by the Lovat Scouts as a self-descriptive nickname. The Lovat Scouts formerly became the British Army's first marksman unit.
Here it is.
So George Hurst was an expert marksman then, which is why he was part of the British Army, because of his marksman. Oh no. Grunston's Oak is pinpointed on the map that was attached to Lord Marsh's invitation. I have no idea what this would be under. Encyclopedia? History? No, wait, maybe I can go to the map. Yeah.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
I guess not. Okay, so it's somewhere here. Okay, let's break it down. Grunston's Oak. That would be under botany, wouldn't it? Because it's an oak? Yeah, 100 legendary English oaks. Sweet. Grunston's Oak is a strange and mysterious tree that grows in Epping Forest. The origin of its name is unconfirmed, although there are many legends and fables connected with it. Some people say that over centuries witches performed their ceremonies near this tree, and these rites have assured that whoever may touch the trunk of Grunston's Oak will be cursed for all time. That's the ominous oak to meet under.
Brunston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
Yeah, that too. That was going through my mind as well. Aha. Lovat Scout. No, I don't want that one. I want the Lovat Scouts. Deselect, there we go. Lovat Scouts and Wound. That's how George got wounded. Well, he was in the Lovat Scouts. My mouth just decided to stop working and I spoke Irish. Lee. Okay, now I can use a map, I think. Yeah, that's just one more word. Okay.
Let's try to
Now
find the
let's see
place
this-
from the hand-drawn map.
Huh. Right stick to move small map. Oh boy, this is gonna take a while. I just need to find something with that forks off into 3 different paths. That doesn't seem too difficult. But I don't see anything over here. Blind Lane, Buffy's Farm, Leopard's Hill, Fairmead Bottom, Round Thicket, Almshaw Plain, Paul's Nursery, Strawberry. Oh no. I can go for the whole map. This might take a while.
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
Sheesh, that took forever.
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Let's be reasonable. Yeah. Let's
Caitlin,
be reasonable.
you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
Good girls like bad boys, apparently. Invitation and the map. There we go. That's another piece of the puzzle. Okay. Ah. And because the meeting is set in stone, then we know for a fact that George was gathering information. There we go. We're on the right path. Go to Epping Forest. Okay. Wow. This has been an amazing journey. I gave this game a bad rep in the first part. But that's just because I didn't really understand what I was doing and the controls were floaty and it was frustrating me a lot. This game is honestly so much deeper than I thought it was. The upcoming episodes are going to be a lot longer as well, because it takes so much just to get through one case, as we can see here. I mean, this is about like almost 2 hours of recording and this is all I've gotten. So, yeah, I'm gonna continue with this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And because I definitely am. I love this so much. But, anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.